What's up, YouTube? XAQ23 here. I'm back with another video. Alright, guys, I wanted to make this video so you guys get to know a little bit more about me and my childhood past and how the way I was growing up during the 90s. As you guys can see, during the 90s, this was one of the greatest cartoon station that was ever made during the 90s, and it was Cartoon Network. And I remember when I was only 3 during the year 1994 when I stumbled upon this channel. It was actually my mother who, at the time when she had cable, and she stumbled upon on this channel. And I remember watching the segment. I think it was Looney Tunes at the time. It was Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. They were on, and you know how Bugs Bunny always clowned Daffy Duck. So I remember watching it the one time, and I just laughed, when I was a little kid, and I said, wow, this is a really good show. And so then when Looney Tunes at the time went off, then there was another show that came on. It was Tom and Jerry, and I continued to watch it because it was a funny, you had the chase of the cat and mouse. So I continued to watch Cartoon Network on and on into the series as I seen the channel grow and grow. Like I said, as you get the channel grows, you start to see the rebirth of Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Laboratory, the Pop-Up Girls, Cow and Chicken, Space Ghost, Courage, Ed and Eddie, Jeffersons, and the list goes on and on. I used to love this channel. Like I said, I used to love this channel growing up as a kid. It still puts a pity in my heart because, like I said, this was the channel that I loved a lot growing up. Just watching all these great cartoons in just one good station. And like I said, as the year goes on, you could just literally start to see Cartoon Network slowly started to decline around when they hit the 20th century. I would say that Cartoon Network slowly started to decline in 2003, but at that time, though, they still had the Saturday night cartoons. They had Toonami, which it was also a nice, good station, and they had Adult Swim. They had, at that time, they had Family Guy. They had, like I said, Space Ghost. They had Birdman. They had Dragon Ball Z. They had, this channel had almost all of the cartoons that you wanted, and just in one little station. But like I said, as the station grew up in age, the station also started to decline as well. I would say, for me, a lot of people have their way how people say Cartoon Network died. For me, I truly, in my heart, I thought Cartoon Network started to die in 2004. Like I said, it all started with the change of the logo, and then from there, slowly you start to see legendary cartoons like Johnny Bravo get taken off the channel, Dexter, Pop-Up Girls, Courage. How at the time some of these cartoons would move on to the sister network and Boomerang, which I'll probably talk about that later on. But yeah, like I said, then you have Miguel the Gorilla, the Jeffersons, Flintstones, all those great cartoons that got moved on to the other sister network. But like I said, as Cartoon Network had a change in the logo, the cartoon just starts to fade away. Then, as like I say, each year that it goes up, you start to lose cartoons after cartoons after cartoons. And I remember back in '07 when they had the bomb scare, where basically the president had to resign because of that. But like I said, as it keep going up, I can't remember the year, but when Cartoon Network started to discontinue Toonami, wow, that really hurted a lot of people, because like I said, Toonami at that time was the best thing for people who loved their anime cartoons. But like I said, as it keep going up in age, in '09, Cartoon Network started to divide from what it was the whole channel about cartoons and they started to do their thing called Seeing Real, which was the worst thing for Cartoon Network ever when they started to do reality, and a lot of people weren't having it because we didn't want it. We didn't want this. You know what I mean? We wanted stuff to go back to what was the whole thing that started with cartoon. It was Cartoon Network, and the whole Seeing Real thing didn't last long. But from after that, I haven't been watching Cartoon Network for a while though. I watch some of these shows here and there. You know, I watch Ed and Eddie, Courage, Pop-Up Girls, you know, Dexter. I watch these shows from here and there, but from right now, I don't watch like Cartoon Network, just the program alone. I heard a lot of things that people said that they ain't doing too well. They keep what's his name rerunning Teen Titans Go, which I never seen it, but I heard that they brought back the Pop-Up Girls, but it wasn't done by the original creator, so I really have no interest in watching a show that has no it's not done by the original creator. But yeah, like I said, Cartoon Network, it was one of my favorite stations growing up in the 90s, and truly to the heart, it's still one of my favorite networks. But like I said, it's just right now it's just kind of hard to watch it because it's just not the same anymore. But yeah, but as you guys can see on the screen though, these are all the cartoons that I love watching during the 90s, man. And then they put it truly has a blessing in my heart, you know what I mean, just seeing all these great cartoons during the 90s, you know what I mean. It really does suck to see how a great cartoon station like this that got killed, you know what I mean. But yeah, man, I don't want to keep rumbling too much. But you guys tell me what you think about this great channel. I'm out.